Alrighty guys, what's up? We have the week 1 of the Next Gen Draft League. This is the league that I am a commissioner for. Brief introduction here. We got week 1, we're playing against Lane and the Sarasota Cinderaces. I just got out of the car. I just drove back from Orlando and that was an absolute nightmare. But nonetheless, we're here and we're ready to play. So I think realistically for him here, he might want to lead with his Pink Urchin to set up his. He's probably going to want to lead Pink Urchin to set up his electric terrain. I like the idea of leading Jolteon. And we can kind of just Volt Switch for momentum. We have the Swift Swim, Timid KINGDRA to outspeed his booster Iron Boulder in the rain. And then we also brought Scarfed Jolteon to also outspeed it. So that thing's a menace, man. I'm trying not to get absolutely blown back by it. He's got a really good team. So we'll see how he wants to start off. I think we do see the Pink Urchin lead, or we could potentially see a Mamoswine lead. That would probably be his best play. Go to Wash lead. Okay. So we can chunk this thing. We can chunk this thing pretty good with just a Volt Switch. We can see if he's Spidef or Fizdef, kind of based off of that damage. We are timid. If he switches Mamo here, that'd be good for him. Good momentum. Locking us in on an electric move as well. See, the problem that I have in being Choice Scarf with Jolteon is I'm not gonna know if he's Choice Scarf too. But we'll figure out more about his set as we go along. Okay, so that looks like it could potentially be a little bit Spidef invested. I like the idea of, we could bring in Lando, we could bring in our boy Squidward. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's not going to click electric move here. So we can bring in our boy Squidward, see what he wants to do. There's the Hydro Pump, we should take that very well. Alright. So I think he's going to want to Volt Switch here. We can kind of get some information on his set and see if he is choiced or not. So he doesn't have a grounded poison, so I really like the idea of getting our spikes up. Toxic spikes. We can take a Volt Switch pretty easily with our investment. So I'm not too worried about that. We can definitely take Discharge or Thunderbolt too. I mean, I think we will crit, honestly. I just want to get those Toxic Spikes up because that's going to be an absolute play for the rest of the game and he's going to have to deal with that. Alright, so he's definitely not Scarf. Yeah, oh my god, we take that. We eat those. I mean, could he go Enamorous? I don't think he would want to do that. I think he probably could make the Boulder play, or he could go into Pink Urchin and try to set up the Boulder. If that's the case, honestly, we kind of just get up another layer of Toxic Spikes, and then we're in a good position for the rest of the game. if he does just bring out the Boulder Hard. That's kind of tough. Okay, so there's Mamoswine. So naturally, we expect Earthquake. I mean, that seems like it would be the rational play. So we got our boy Pelipper, and we're gonna get up our rain here. And once we get up the rain, Choice Specs KINGDRA Weather Ball kind of just goes crazy. Truly. We are packing the Terra Ground on the Feraligatr as well. So that is something that we could pop in the face of his Rotom. But we'll kind of just see how this plays out. So there's the Trailblaze. That's not going to do a whole lot to us. So our play here. So he's +1 speed. I like the idea of you turning out. He could go for a Icicle Crash flinch. Okay, so he's gonna pop his Terra here. Is he Terra Grass? Terra Electric. Okay. Terra Electric, Terra Blast. Oof. That was good, you got me on that. You got me on that, quite honestly. But one thing that you might not know about me is I am packing the Choice Specs KINGDRA in the back. And quite honestly, this thing kind of just fucking clicks buttons. Does he have a switch in? He does. I think realistically here, we could Weather Ball. We could drop a Draco, but he could switch in the Enamorous. Let's Weather Ball. Yeah, that 100% should kill, no question. Alright, so his Terra's gone. He did get rid of our rain, so I do want to take advantage of it while we still can. There's Umbreon. How much are we doing to Umbreon here with Choice Specs Weather Ball? Oh, I didn't have time to import my shit. Let's see if we can put this in real quick. Okay, 37 seconds. Let's turn on the rain. Okay, we're doing about half with Weather Ball, so I'm okay with that. Interesting. So his whole MO was he wanted to get rid of my rain. Dude, imagine if I didn't bring rain this week. That's the cool thing about my team. Okay, so a couple things we could do here. Umbreon's kind of annoying. I mean, the Weather Ball still could do quite a decent. The Weather Ball could chunk this thing a bit. Let's see how much the Weather Ball still does. I think it'll probably do about 25 to 30 maybe. I mean, what's his play here? Does he wish? Does he yawn? Moonlight. It's not gonna do you a lot of justice with the sun out. What? Okay, maybe it does do. Wait, how the fuck does Moonlight work? Alright, so let's go Harden a Tentacruel. Let's just go Harden a Tentacruel here. And we can get up another layer of T-Spikes. Does he have Yawn? There's the Toxic. Yeah, another layer of T-Spikes here would be real nice. Alright, so him getting rid of my rain does open up his boulder quite a bit, to be honest, which is scary to think about. We do have the Dragon Dance for Alligator in the back. That I could very, very easily go out to. It could have Willow. He could have Willow on his Rotomosh. But we'll see. Let's get up this extra layer of T-Spikes, and then we can potentially flip turn out the following turn. Yeah, because realistically, Umbreon really doesn't have a lot to do to us besides Yawn. Foul play. I mean, that was more than we would expect, but I'm okay with that. Alright, so we got up 2 layers of T-Spikes, which I'm very happy with. So I think we can flip turn here. Alright, so this is beautiful. We get some much needed momentum. Alrighty, so our play here. We could bring in the Lando and get up rocks, or we could bring in Feraligatr. The only problem with bringing in Feraligatr is he's not really going to be able to break Rotom Wash, necessarily. So let's go ahead and bring in our boy. We could Earthquake. Earthquake's pretty good in his team, but I also do like getting up rocks. I think rocks are our best play here. I could U-turn. I don't know what this thing really wants to do. He could have spikes on it. Maybe Memento if he wants to just get rid of this thing and get in his boulder. Okay, there's the spikes. Let me taunt him here. Keep him from getting up any more hazards. Won't want. So this is good because we are stalling out turns of his terrain. At this point, he realistically doesn't have anything to hit us, so he's really got to either hard switch. I think he's probably got hard switch, no? Yeah. All right, so we get some momentum here. Where's the Cinderaces? Love to see the chip on that. And we have a very, very, very kind of a tough play to make here. So, a couple of things we could do. We could go out north with Squidward. We could be packing Psychic. I think the realistic play here is we do go into Jolteon. So he's, or wait, no, okay, so we killed Mammo. Alright, I'm tripping. This is the freest Volt Switch of our entire lives. It should probably kill in terrain. Alright, cool. So Jolteon picks up a kill there on Cinderaces. Alright, so here's... Yeah, I mean, the Terra Electric early was good to get rid of my rain, but yeah, man, I mean, alright, let's bring in for Alligator. I'm not gonna flex here or anything, but I did in fact get this on my own. I did shiny hunt this, and I did get a marked shiny Totodile. Personality mark at that. So I think this is going to bait out the Rotom Wash. And he's going to want to click an electric move. And if he does that, then I can pop the Terra Ground. At this point, he does have the Boulder in the back. That is something to be kind of worried about. You can't Terra though, which is kind of nice. Decisions. Alright, so here's the Umbreon. Alright, so how much are we doing to this with a liquidation? Oh fuck, I wish I would have imported my sets, dude. I gotta manually input this entire thing. Okay. Alright, so that does not do enough for me to rationalize staying in and taking whatever bullshit he's got for me. So I like Squidward here. Squidward's cool because we can't get toxic, and we can rapid spin away the spikes that we got up. Okay, so I need to do a little rational thinking here. So, based off of what he's got left, I mean, we don't really need Tentacruel. So we can spin away these spikes. Alright, so I think our play here I like seeing how much a Volt Switch here could do. I think with the terrain up it probably kills. I'm not sure though, dude. This thing's so bulky. I know what the problem is. I've been playing this whole game without a Zen. That's an issue. Oh my god, dude. They're doing fucking a zillion damage, man. A zillion damage to that Umbreon. Alright, well, let's bring in our KINGDRA. Dude, this thing is so fucking stupid. This thing is so fucking dumb. But alright, so there goes his electric terrain. He does still have the Concursion in the back. I think it is time that we drop a Draco. I think it's time. We're dropping a fucking Draco. Oh my god, man! Oh, big stall, man. Big stall for the fucking win here, man. Jesus Christ, this is so annoying. I wish I would have gotten him on fucking... I wish I would have gotten him on 2 layers of Toxic Spikes instead of just 1. So he'd actually, like, you know, have to deal with the repercussions of staying in and doing this bullshit. But I digress. Alright, so we're going to bring in the Lando, and we're going to U-turn out. He's probably going to foul put it. Okay, another Moonlight. Alright, so keep wasting those Moonlights. I think the greatest thing about Scarlet and Violet was them nerfing recovery moves PP. Just such a beautiful thing to see. Alright. I know you want to click the foul play. Alright, so he's Terrain Extender on his Pincurchin, which means we're going to have to live with the fact that Boulder is going to have the terrain up, which is super annoying to deal with. Alright, so here's some free momentum. There's Rotom. Alright, so I think that this Citrus Berry. God, man, dude, this team is so fat. I'm having a tough time actually breaking through this team, man. Okay. So Do we go into KINGDRA and do we just drop a Draco? Let's go ahead and do that. We're dropping a Draco. We could see the Umbreon come in. I think we might need to light a candle, man. Get the vibes in here going. Are you ready for this? The Lil Wayne lighter flick. There we go. Alright, broke through Rotom Wash. There we go. Alright, we got a candle going, boys. Alright, so there's the boulder. Alrighty. So, what exactly do we do with Iron Boulder, you might ask, right? We go to Lando and we get an Intimidate off. If he Sword Stances here, that would be kind of tough to deal with. He's not Booster. Clear Amulet? What the fuck? That is insane. This thing's +2. This is me rolling the dice. I don't have time to calc this. So, Terra Water, Earthquake, Terra Water, Earthquake, Terra Water, Earthquake. Alright, I don't know if he's able to kill us with Mighty Creep from here. At +2, dude, I mean, this is gonna do a lot. We are defensive, Lando. Okay, we do live one. Can we kill with Earthquake? Let's fucking go. Let's absolutely go, dude. Alright, that was huge. That was huge. See, that saving the Terra for the late game, man, I'll tell you what, it just does numbers, man. It just does numbers. Alright, here's Umbreon. I mean, this thing's super annoying. We're going to U-turn. We're going to bring in our KINGDRA. And then I think from KINGDRA, I think I want to... I think from KINGDRA... So do we go KINGDRA and do we drop a Draco or... Alright, the real question is, did he click Moonlight here, or did he click Foul Play? Regardless, do we go Zeus or do we go Poseidon? Zeus or Poseidon? Alright, let's go Poseidon and see what he did. If he Moonlights, we could flip turn for momentum. Because I should have been keeping track. Alright, so he foul plays. He foul plays here. So we can absolutely drop a Draco. Watch this. he's Moonlighting here, and this is gonna be the Draco that misses. Because if one thing is true about this fucking game, it is, if it's not 100% accurate, it's fucking 20% accurate. Alright? So, he's gonna Moonlight as we're gonna miss this Draco. Oh, ooh. So he's gonna switch out as we're gonna miss this fucking Draco. Alright. Alright. So I think he... Yeah, alright, there it is. This game's too predictable, man. Too fucking predictable. So now we drop second Draco. Can we miss 2 in a row? We missed 2 Dracos in a row. Alright, there we go. And alright, Pink Urchin's dead. Alright, so now we deal with the Umbreon. Alright, so on the Umbreon, does he have any Moonlights left? Alright, let's drop another Draco. And if we hit, then that should be game. Oh my god, dude! This is absurd. This is absurd, man. This thing is so bulky. And like nothing that could break through this thing the entire game. Is he gonna die to poison or no? Or do I have to try to hit a third Draco in a row? Alright, there we go. Alright, that's GG's. That was a tough game. That was a tough game, but we did pull it out. So we're gonna start the season off with 4 differential. 1-0. Love to see it. So yeah, I mean that was interesting. The clear amulet on the Iron Boulder, that was something that I was genuinely not expecting at all. So I mean he did a pretty good job of prepping for my team. Getting rid of the rain early was big for him, because if not, honestly my KINGDRA was just gonna go absurd. But nonetheless, it was a good game overall. So I'll just do a quick little recap of what we were rocking with on the team. So no, not a picnic, dude. This thing's so laggy. Alright, so we'll just do a quick little recap of what we were rocking with on the team. So here was our team that we ran. So we were running. We had Zeus, the Jolteon, rocking the Choice Scarf. This was specifically meant to outspeed the Iron Boulder. We had Timid Nature on him. What we had here, we had Weather Ball, Terra Blast Flying, Volt Switch, and Thunder. I thought Thunder was nice to run with the Rain team, but he got rid of our Rain within like 3 turns, I think. So good on him. And then, of course, got a nice little ribbon on him, or mark. This is our boy Riptide the Feraligatr. He didn't really get to make too much of an appearance. This is my guy. So rocking Liquidation, Ice Punch, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Jolly Nature. We did have the Terra Ground on him. So I really like this set. You can kind of punish electric types that try to Volt Switch on you or do any other additional electric move into you. Go Terra Ground, get a Dragon Dance off, throw off a big Earthquake. Really good set. I've had fun using this. Pelipper, this thing is just such a basic Pelipper set. Damp Rock, obviously. Surf, Hurricane, Roost, U-Turn. Yeah, defensive. Pretty basic. Nothing too crazy. Terra Ground. There's our boy Ragnarok, the Lando. We ran a defensive set on him this week. What we had the Taunt, U-Turn, Earthquake, Stealth Rock. Our boy Squidward. This thing actually put in a decent amount of work this week. I like how especially bulky it is. Good momentum with Flip Turn. Toxic Spikes was awesome to have this week. No Grounded Poison. That is why you run a Grounded Poison, especially if you know the person's got Toxic Spikes with you. This thing is actually a very good draft mon, and I'm actually really excited that I got to use it. With the Rain Dish and the Black Sludge in the rain, this thing gains so much health back. It's awesome. And then I think this might have been our MVP of the week, KINGDRA. Our boy Poseidon. Choice Specs, Timid KINGDRA. We were rocking Draco, Weather Ball, Hurricane, Flip Turn. I really like this set. It outspent his entire team, even his Iron Boulder with booster speed activated. It would still outspeed it in rain. weather ball hits like an absolute truck with choice specs. Being able to just come in and drop Dracos is awesome as well. And yeah, that's the team that we had for this week. Next week we're probably going to be running some different stuff. Did leave our Chaladon on the bench this week. Don't know particularly why I decided to do that. I just thought the speed control with the Scarf Jolteon was a lot more valuable this week. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in week 2.